The lesson.
Oh, yeah.
We got NME in the Brisbane Scene Change studio. How you doing, fellas?
Yeah,
Good, thanks.
Chilling.
Want to really get into the NME story because although you guys, to my knowledge, have been around for the last year in terms of a national scale. I'm sure you guys were doing your thing prior to, your first joint like German and that dropping. Yeah, it'd be interesting to know exactly how everything has come together because you've had a lot of success very quickly. And so, first of all, you're all born in Brizzy?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
These two are.
Yeah, Tommy.
I was born in New Zealand, but
Yeah.
I moved to Australia when I was 1. So
Okay.
Brisbane bred.
I was born in New Zealand as well, Auckland. Moved to Sydney.
And then, so
after.
how old were you when you came down?
I moved to Sydney when I was about 3, back to New Zealand, back to Brisbane, and it's been.
And then, so
ever since.
Tommy and Stallion, you
Yeah.
guys are
Born and raised in
Brizzy.
Logan. Yeah, born and raised.
Yeah,
Trenches,
and so
yeah.
I wanted to get into that because so you guys are both born and raised in Logan, and then you fellas have come from New Zealand and Sydney.
Yeah.
Now, how did you all first sort of get to know each other and be introduced to one another? Was it through high school or?
Yeah, we grew up knowing each other,
Primary school.
High school.
Yeah, these two are a bit older, but
Yeah, older generation than us.
yeah. But Stelly and I played footy together when we were younger.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we all live
right.
in the same neighbourhood pretty much. So
Yeah.
kind of.
pretty much.
Yeah, between high school and the neighbourhood and that's how you guys have sort of clicked together.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Family.
So then does that mean that you fellas that moved to Brizzy, did you guys, when you came to Brizzy, did you move to Logan straight away and that's where you've been the whole time or you're from different parts
Yeah.
of Brisbane?
Yeah.
Okay, so all four
when I
of...
moved from New Zealand with my parents, we moved straight to to Woodridge, and I've pretty much lived in Woodridge all my life.
Yeah.
Even to this day, we're still like we'd move houses, but we wouldn't move out of the suburb. If you know what I mean? Yeah, we'd still stay in Woodridge or somewhere around Woodridge. So yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah, same here.
So is that right next to Logan or is that a part of Logan?
Yeah, it's
in
part of
Logan.
Logan.
It's
in
a
Logan.
suburb in Logan, yeah.
Yeah.
Logan's a city. but-
Okay, so so Logan is like the area and then within Logan you got certain suburbs.
Yeah.
Because Logan and Brisbane are actually two different cities. They both.
Oh, so how far is Logan from Brisbane?
It's like 30 minutes, 20,
half an hour.
25. 30, yeah.
Something random.
Okay. All right, so then therefore, the four of you being residents from Logan, can you tell us a bit about, growing up in Logan, what the neighbourhood's like, what are some of the, I guess the positives, but then also some of the challenges of that particular area of Brisbane?
Do you want to go first, man?
From my experience, growing up and living in Logan, especially Woodridge, it's not how the media portrays it. Like, they put us out there as if it's a dangerous area. Like, if you walk the streets by yourself, you're gonna get bashed up by people. It's actually quite like it's multicultural. Everyone's I'd say everyone's happy down there. It just depends.
Yeah.
Some people have their days. You have your bad days, you have your good days, but I wouldn't want to live anywhere else besides, Logan. Like growing up, it's always, it's been a big part of me growing up. Something that I hold close to, to all of us. That's why we represent Logan, to the fullest in all our music, especially whatever we're doing in life.
Growing up in Polynesian households, you grow up with church and stuff. So when I was younger, I was going church and shit. I was going church and stuff. And then kind of fell off kind of thing, and then I couldn't work pretty much with the boys. Yeah.
Now you guys mentioned that the media sort of portrays Logan to have, I guess, a certain stigma to it.
Yeah.
The ghetto. Yeah. A lot of Islanders. It's multicultural as well.
Very multicultural, especially
got
Woodridge.
Islanders, Wogs, Asians, Africans.
Yeah.
And it's like they
Yeah,
have their,
wow.
like if you go to certain parts of Woodridge,
Yeah, they got their own.
they've got their own areas. Like, you know,
Yo.
if you go to like near Woodridge train station, that's
Oh, now if you go to Woodridge Station now, it's all Afghans, bro. Like
Yeah,
they've
there's
brought all the shops, man.
yeah.
You know?
Okay.
You find like a lot of Middle Eastern stores.
Yeah, man. That's good, but they got good food. And
And you'd find like a
Kebabs.
few Asian grocery stores. It's good, like, because we do most of our shopping at the Asian grocery stores, like, because, you know, you get cheap mee goreng noodle boxes and stuff like that.
Hey man, you can't go wrong with mee goreng, can you?
And then if you go like, where? Oh, you go anywhere in Woodridge, you'll see Islanders everywhere. Like, you
Yeah.
turn the corner,
Yeah,
you see an Islander.
Now, sometimes when you have an area where different pockets have different cultural groups,
Yep.
and sometimes you have some rivalries and things
Yeah,
of that nature.
100%.
Yeah.
Does Logan come with some of those tensions?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, there's always been that stuff
Yeah.
growing up.
around these guys' generation it was a bit worse, but
Yeah. Like, it was bad back when, you know, back in my day, but it's kind of settled down now. Like,
Yeah.
back in the day, it would have been like Polynesians against, you know, like Middle Easterns, or Polynesians against the indigenous, or Polynesians against Polynesians. But now it's kind of settled down. Like, I think now, you know, everybody's realizing, you know, we're all part of Logan. Like, we're all one big family. We got to stop seeing each other, and we're all the same, if you know what I mean.
yeah, we've become more of a tight-knit community these days.
Everyone's
Yeah,
grown
well-
up.
Yeah, especially with the music and that. Everybody just like, you know, supports one another.
Yeah, pretty much.
With the music, the content that you guys have in your music, it's like I said, the beats and the vibe is very party orientated. It's got that sort of feel. But when I really listen to the lyrics, you know, it's got that street element to it. Now, as guys who are young and putting the music out, because I think there was an incident where a kid, I think in Melbourne, he got stabbed and he passed away. And Lissy may have addressed it in an interview or on social media or something like that. I can't quite remember. Basically saying, yeah, put the weapons down and, you know, fight it out. Now, do you guys think that, not just you guys in particular, but the music, with the nature of the music at the moment, with the street element and culture, do you guys think that that perpetuates more of that sort of shit? Or do you think it's just more, you're just reporting what's going on and what's been going on around you in the neighbourhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
That's a controversial topic because I hear that a lot, that music does influence actions and what happens on the streets. But, you know, you've got other things like video games and movies, and
Yeah.
it's not just music. And even like you saying we have a street element in our music, that's not something that we try to do. It just comes out, you know? So I don't think music is the main factor, but I do think it plays a little part.
a role, yeah.
Yeah.
The lesson.